Yo, what is up guys? I'm bringing you a brand new video, and this time we're talking about how to headbutt spam on a Berserker. Now this particular method of headbutt spamming, unlike other methods that have been discovered, does not require very specific key inputs. More so, it requires very specific amount of attack speed bonuses as well as FPS. Now, the way that this particular headbutt spam looks, once you can achieve everything that I'm going to talk about later in this video, it's going to look exactly like this. So you can see how I'm able to headbutt that scarecrow over and over again. This definitely does work on players as well, and it's a really good method for you to take down evasion players because headbutt itself actually has a very, very high accuracy rate modifier, and even though it has low hit damage, the sheer speed in which you are headbutting is going to make up for that quite drastically right away. So the way that you need to do this is having very specific attack speed modifiers. So first and foremost, make sure that your attack speed is 5 out of 5 under your ability tree here. So 5 out of 5 attack speed is a must. From there, you're going to need between 28% bonus attack speed and 29% bonus attack speed. It's very, very specific. So in order to do this, you're going to need some add-ons on your abilities. So for me, I have gotten some add-ons on my Smackdown, which gives you attack speed plus 4%. I also have on my Awakening attack speed plus 4%. Additionally, in your Awakening, there is your Buster training here, which has 20% attack speed for 10 seconds when you do 2 autos. And in conjunction with a Vel's Heart, or perhaps even a Destruction Spirit Stone, or whatever other alchemy stone that has attack speed on it. As long as you can maintain between 28 and 29% attack speed, as well as having 60 FPS. So you need to be capped at 60 FPS. The way that I do this is I am in full screen windowed mode, and that limits my FPS to 60. You can also enable VSync in your settings or whatever method you have to do. I'd say that most people are capped at 60 when they're not in full screen anyway. Once you do that, it's as easy as just making sure that you have those attack speed bonuses available. So in a real world scenario, let's say that you are, you do your 2 autos, you go for an E-grab, you get the 4% on the E-grab, and then you just hold R&B with W clicked. And you're able to just headbutt spam the shit out of somebody. So that's like a really, really good method for you to actually weave that into some type of a combo, since a lot of people do start with Smackdown. Additionally, if you wanted to follow that up, you could then have General Disarray, which is also going to give you the 4% attack speed bonus, as you can see. And you're going to be able to weave in a lot of headbutts into a single combo. So I want to show you why it's important to have 60 FPS and a very specific amount of attack speed bonus. So on my Devastation, I have a 7% attack speed bonus for 5 seconds. And if you can do the math here with me at home, 5% plus 7% plus the 20 is 32%. Now you'd think, the more attack speed, the better, right? Well, that's not quite the case for this headbutt spam method. So we're going to do 2 autos, we're going to get our 7%, and then we're going to headbutt spam. It's a little bit janky and doesn't quite work. So that is why having between 28% and 29% is very important. Now, here is why FPS matters. Let's go into full screen mode, which is going to boost my FPS past that of 60. And now we're up to, 189 odd FPS here. And I'm going to do the old method where I got to 29% attack speed bonus. So we're going to go 2 autos, General Disarray, and try to do it. Doesn't work. So we can also try that with Devastation. So see if maybe 2 wrongs will make a right. We'll do 2 autos, Devastation, go into Headbutt. And it just doesn't quite work. So you very, very specifically are going to need to have between 28 and 29% bonus attack speed in addition to having 5 out of 5 attack speed and 60 FPS. So it's not exactly optimal. I know that a lot of people would not prefer to PvP in 60 FPS, but if you could have the option to actually kill somebody who has a high amount of evasion versus somebody that you just simply cannot kill otherwise, maybe you might consider, PvPing that person at 60 FPS. So it's not perfect, but it is a very, very easy way to headbutt spam, and I'm sure that some of you out there already play at 60 FPS, and it's just going to be a straight up easy upgrade for you in fighting other players. It's even quite devastating against DR players as well. So, I hope that you found this video helpful. I want to give a big shout out to my homie Big Block in the Cotton Guild, who showed me this. He actually found this out on his Succession Berserker, and it was kind of just a mixture of, I guess, good luck and a little bit of intuition, but you can do this on Succession Berserker. The only trouble is you do not have Buster training, so the way that you need to get your attack speed is actually through the Rage Absorption Common. And so what that's got to look like is you have the 25% attack and casting speed, and then you just simply cannot have a Vel's Heart. You have to be using a Destruction Spirit Stone or something with 4%, because if you try to use the 25 plus 5%, the 30% is just too fast. It needs to be between 28 and 29%. That is a sweet spot. So he just happened to have a sturdy, and he just happened to try headbutting with a Rage Absorption, and voila, he figured it out. So I hope that you guys find this video somewhat useful. It is quite a niche method of being able to headbutt spam, but hey, if it's going to help you kill some very high evasion targets, then it might be something that you guys keep in mind in the event that you run into a really geared player. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next video.